Good morning and welcome to our full bloom episode for this summer. It's July 17th. It's kind of a hazy morning here, partly fog, a lot smoke from the wildfires. What do we have open today? Well, down here's a nice one. It's a tet pattern made with Yoga Man. Over here's my latest introduction, toothy one, little bow teeth. Guess we'll just look around a little bit, see what's out. This one is last year's introduction, Planet of the Grapes. An oldie but a goodie. Inigo Montoya is out. 9 pieces of 8. That pattern of mine that we're trying to spread out. Elaine's pretty watermark one. Here's a new registration. Very showy, especially on these cold mornings. It's a little darker. This one is just like Paradise. I think I'm all sold out of this one. Here's one of my favorites that Bob Faulkner told me he was going to introduce. And I'm definitely going to go with this one, I think. So I'm going to split this guy up, move him around, or line him out so I can register it. This has always been one of my favorites. You can tell I like pattern or wide-eyed UFs, and that's Flying Blue Dragon by Lambertson. It's a nice plant. Here's my introduction, Mrs. Levitt's meat pies. Very showy, big eye. Let's see, Catalina wine mixer. That was last year's introduction. Here's a real pretty purple one we're thinking about. Here's a tet pattern. And Franks and Beans, which I may or may not have some left to sell. I'd have to check my inventory. Here's a new introduction of mine. See if I can get in here in a good way. That's Candy Graham from Mongo. That's one of my first ones. Yeah, this one looks nice. Tet pattern. I called it Houston, we have a pattern. It's very pretty. Got a lot of that one. Over here was last year's introduction. Oh My Lanta. There's a whole bunch of Punch It Chewy. Every other. I like this one a lot. It's But a Bloom. It's But a Bloom. And that's a tet. Looks like a dip, I know. Look at this guy. How'd I pass him up? I mean, not my coffee. This guy. That is TS 920. Just a really big one here. You can see I'm trying to get things going on. And down here is Ludicrous Speed. Big open eye. I think I made this. There was like 3 or 4 of them open that one day. I think I made this like my cover photo for Facebook. Some day plants just look really good. Out this way. We're thinking about this one here. I think it's very unique. Don't think we have enough, so it's not going to happen this year. Here's one of my favorites. It's just because it's huge. And I got a bunch of this one, but it'll probably be registered next year. It's just a big, wide, maybe 12 inches dip there. Got a lot in the seed bed, a lot of nice ones. Can't keep them all. Over here, I don't know about this guy. Is this guy ugly or is this guy really pretty? He's kind of bronze, kind of has some edges. I don't know. Hey, True Dat. That's a nice picture. There's two of them. That's literally its name, True Dat. And oh no, this means it's going to come to an end, because look at this. First day of this late. That there is Van Hagar. Got some time though. That's just the first one. So that definitely means we're in full bloom if I start to see one of my later ones. But you know, some have bloomed out. So I think what we call it shouldn't be called full bloom. We should call it max bloom. This is the most bloom I'm gonna have. I'm trying to decide if this smoke makes it for a good picture. I think it does. What do we got? The seed bed here. I don't know. How about this guy? Not gonna keep that one. Over here, do we got something happening? Nothing happening, nothing happening. Here's a kind of a dip thing going on, I think. Purple one down there. Not too impressed over here. This guy, he's gonna look good. I'll open him up now. I like my pole beans better than that last one. Don't look at the weeds. Look at the peas. Those are my peas. It's good to have peas. Everyone should grow peas out in their flower bed. That way you can just eat them as the day goes on. What do we got over here? Oh, this here's a good dip. I like this one a lot. This is an Elaine seed bed, of course. Check that out. I'll let you look at it for a couple seconds. That is really nice. Elaine knows how to make good dips, that's for sure. See, here's a good example. Here's one of my dips that I just noticed. It's kind of neat because it's so big. I mean, this thing is huge, but it's not as bright as hers. I'd like to take that brightness and put it on this wideness. I have to check to make sure that's a dip. I think it is. Just really nice seeds that are going out, seedlings going out to my friends who got the seedling package this year. Probably make room for more, actually. Seems like I got a lot. It's been a big year for us as far as having seedlings go. So many big open-eyed ones we have. Big watermarks, I guess. I don't see anything else I want to point out. Boy, this one's dark. Is this one darker than that one? I don't know. Let's go back here. What do we got? Just purple, purple. Nothing too spectacular. Does this one have any potential? big. We like big. Is this one pink enough yet? I've been watching this one. It's not. You know, it's trying to get pink enough, but it's just not too clear. It sure is thick and open, but it's just not pink enough yet. It's going to have to brighten up to stick around. Coming back down to some that we kept from last year. Sometimes I look at some of the ones we kept from last year and I'm like, what were we doing? But once you move them, they don't come out good the next year always. This one did though, look at that. That's a nice tet pattern. Very bright. Boy, I sure do have a lot of tet patterns. Here's a toothy one. Has to clean up a little bit more though, I think. Big wide one. Big is not our problem anymore. We sure can make big ones. Down here, we got this guy with all the nice edges and big. We'll be putting pollen on him today. Here's one I registered the other day. When I'm with you, just bright pink, nice and wide. Doesn't seem like it's very big right now because I split it up in double fans, but when that thing's in a clump, it's amazing. Phenomena looks good today. This guy, he's big in a clump too, and this is why I'm saving. You see how bright he is. He's down on the ground because I moved him, but as soon as he gets big, like he was before I moved him, he's a cool plant. The era of decence. You see why I call it that? It's just kind of a really unique color. Just some I brought from out front last year. I really like this plant here a lot. Lone Star Big John. It always starts off a little like tan like that, but it gets much beigeur as the day goes on. Here's one of Elaine's dip patterns made with wild dreams. That's pretty. Here's a big spider. I need a yardstick to see how long this one is. This is one of our older ones, a little edgy. That once again comes out a little bit on the later side. And then my oldie but a goodie, Hello Newman. That's the name of it. It's getting pretty full in here. I think that's all I have for today. I wasn't too impressed with my seed beds. I've had better mornings, but we are in full bloom. We are smoky, and I'll leave you with that. Have a good day, everyone.